Hello viewers, and welcome back to the Card Mat. As you know, Christmas is on its way, so I thought I'd do a bit of a festive one. In the story of the Bible, and the birth of Jesus, there was three kings, three wise men, three magi. And they came searching for Jesus when he was born. So, to start with, we need to find the three wise men, because then they'll help us find Jesus. So, with your help, we'll find the first one. Give me a random number between 10 and 20. 14. Okay. I'll count down 14 cards. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. Now that gives us a random card, doesn't it? But you might think I had the deck stacked. So to make it even more random, we'll take the two numbers that make up 14, 1 and a 4. Add them together, we get 5. I'll take 5 cards back. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now we've definitely got a random card because nobody could have predicted what was going to happen there. So we'll use this as an indicator. So whatever value it is, we'll count down that amount of cards again. And it's an 8. So now I'll count down 8 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we take the 8 cards, we find the first of the wise men, the first king. We now need to find the second one, and again I'll need your help. Cut the packs roughly in half, about there. So you've cut to a 6. Again, we'll use that as an indicator. So I'll count down 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we find another one of the wise men. King, Magi. We need the third one now, and then we can get on our way. So I'll riffle down a pack, and you just tell me when to stop. You're saying stop about there? Right. So there we go. That's all 3 kings now. All 3 kings, 3 wise men, 3 magi, whichever you prefer. And they go searching for the baby Jesus. And they get into Bethlehem, and they walk around shouting, baby Jesus, where are you? What they should have done is actually spelt it. Because if you spell it down now, B-A-B-Y-J-E-S-U-S, we should find the baby Jesus. Well, I know it's not quite the baby Jesus, but his name does begin with a J and he's filled with love. How close can you get? Well, I hope you enjoyed that one. If you want to see how that's done and learn some different ways of doing it, stay where you are, the tutorial's next. Well, I hope you enjoyed that performance. Tutorial time. First off, setup. It is a big setup, so I'd advise you to either watch this a few times or quickly get a pen and a piece of paper. So I'll just give you a second or two to grab a pen and a piece of paper. Right, that's long enough. If you didn't, you'll have to watch it again. Right, you start off, you take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen. In any suit you want, or do it random if you want to do it random. Like ace of spades, 2 of diamonds, 3 of diamonds, 4 of spades, 5 of clubs, 6 of clubs, 7 of hearts, 8 of spades, blah blah, if you want to. But basically ace through to queen, and have them set up so that the ace is the top card when they're upside down. Then you need 3 kings, a jack and an 8. Or if you want to use gimmick cards for these, you can use whatever gimmick cards you want to, as long as you have an 8. Your jack and your 3 kings can be anything you want to. I did have a version which I was going to do, but I thought it might have been a bit too adultish. We were going to use the 3 queens and have them as strippers going to Jack's bachelor party. But some under 18s watched this, so I was going to keep it clean. So that's your set. That's your basic card you need. Ace through queen. 8 you want, as long as they're in order. 3 kings and a jack, or any gimmick cards you want to use. And an 8. Now, here's the part where you'll need your pen and paper. You start off, deal the cards face up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put your 8 in the 9th place. So it's 9th from the top of the pack. Then deal another 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. So that's 8, the 8, then 11 cards, and then you stack of ace to queen. And then you put the rest of them on the top. Right? So I hope you got that. 8 cards down, put your 8 in, 11 more cards, then your ace to queen stack, and then everything else on the bottom of that, if you know what I mean. Now, you make 3 more piles. And you do this without reversing the order. So your first pile has 9 cards in. Your second pile has 7 cards in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then your next one has 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17 in it. Right, and put them to one side for a minute. So you have a 9, a 7 and a 17. You pick up your 7 pack, put a king underneath. Put them cards onto the top of there and put these ones onto the top of there. So you're putting a king underneath your 7, putting your 9 pack on the top of that, and then putting all of that onto your 17. Then at the bottom of that 17, put your 2 kings. I like doing it, since I'm using 2 reds and a black, I put a red one, a black one and a red one. That way when I get the next, when I produce the first king, I know the second king has got to be different colour. And if I end up pulling that one up, I know I've messed the trick up. Right, that's just my little tip anyway. So you put them on, and you can put them to one side. Now here's where you can vary what you want to do. As I say, I was going to do one as 3 strippers going to Jack's bachelor party. Because it depends where you are and what you're doing to do with these cards. I mean, you can go out and do HAPPYBIRTHDA and Y for somebody's birthday. Put the Jack on the bottom of them and put that in there. Or a card with their picture on if you're doing somebody's birthday. And stick that into that position. As I done with Baby Jesus, I just went BABYJESUNS and put them on top of it. You want to do somebody's name, JOESPH, JOESPH for Joseph. Put them on. Anything you want to. Your decision how you want to play that part. Depends what occasion you're doing it for, I suppose. So I'll just do an easy one. I'll just do it as Jack, J-A-C. I'll put them on the top of it, put them together, and then you put everything else on the top of that. And once you can do all of that, my son, you're halfway there. Right. Now, well, you've seen the way the trick went. The first one is just a mathematical force. You get them to pick a number between 10 and 20. If they pick 10, it's alright, it'd work. If they pick 20, it won't. So if they pick 10 or 20, just say no. I did say a number in between them, so you get a better number. And it works with anyone that you want. We'll go for, say, 17. So I deal down 17 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 and 17. Then you add the 2 of them together. 1 and 7 is 8. So I take 8 cards back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. You always end up on your 8 because your 8's the 9th card. And you work it out yourself. You get any number between 11 and from 11 to 19. Sorry. And you count it out and then add them 2 numbers together and take it off. You'll always end up on the 9th card. It's guaranteed. Check it out yourself. So you say you're going to use that as an indicator card. It's an 8. So you count down 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you turn the 8th card over to show the first king. And you pick all these up, put them back on the top, and put the 8 to the bottom. Then you say that you're going to get them to cut the pack in half. Now, the way you had that set up, it doesn't matter. As long as they cut in half, you got the 1 through queen, which is roughly in half the way through the pack. So if you get them to cut it in half, they will always cut on a spade. See, always get them to cut in half. Don't let them do a shallow cut or a really deep cut. You want them to cut it somewhere in the middle and they'll get a spade. So they've cut it and they've got a spade. As you take the top half off and show what card it is, put them down, but do it careful so you don't spread the cards out and show the rest of all spades in a run. So you cut the pack, you get them to cut the pack and turn it over, put it down. It's a 6, so you count down 6 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you take the 7th. And I knew it should have been the black one. If I would have taken the red one, I knew I was in trouble, because that one would have gone down there and be messed up. So you turn the second one. Now you know that king is on the top. So you just want to put everything back together, making sure that that stays on the top. Now, because it's on the top, you can produce this any way you want to. I just done a riffle for, well, one of them slides where you riffle it and then you slide the top card off. That's the way I done it. You can do a palm and then, well, not flicker out the studio like, but do a little reveal like that if you wanted. You could, anything you want to reveal that one. Now you're all set for doing your spelling, because as soon as you do your spelling, there's your card. In the performance, I actually spelt out the entire name and then added the next card. It doesn't matter. Oh, that's confusing. It doesn't matter what way you do it, as long as you remember what way you're doing it. Whether you're doing it. That's uncanny. I get rid of one jack and get another jack. That'll do. Just don't want to confuse anyone. And just confuse myself doing it. So you can either have it after the last letter or as the last letter. It's totally up to you, as long as you remember it. And I say, if you're at somebody's birthday party, and obviously if it's somebody you don't know, you find out the name beforehand and get it all set up. J-A-C-K. When you get to that card. I say there's quite a few different things, well, storylines. There's hundreds of them you can come up with using different cards, different gimmicks. Give a little bit of a practice. Learn the setup. That's the hardest part of this, remembering, because there's that many different counts to do out. But once you get that into your head, you're going to be okay. Go and have fun with it, and I'll see you again soon.